The year 1692. A small village in Massachusetts called Salem. This is where a dark chapter in American history unfolded. The Salem witch trials. Over 200 people were accused of witchcraft. 20 innocent people were executed. The trials were a time of fear, suspicion, and injustice. These trials were not just about witchcraft. They were about the fears and tensions of a community under pressure. They were about personal rivalries and the abuse of power. The Salem witch trials remain a stark reminder of the dangers of mass hysteria and the importance of reason and justice. Let's travel back to 1692 and explore this dark period, separating fact from fiction and understanding the forces that drove ordinary people to commit extraordinary acts. Imagine life in Salem Village in the late 17th century. It was a harsh and unforgiving time. The villagers were deeply religious. They believed in the devil and witchcraft. Life was difficult. People struggled to survive. The threat of Native American attacks, disease, and crop failures was constant. This created an atmosphere of fear and uncertainty. In this climate of fear, any unusual behavior could be interpreted as witchcraft. People looked for someone to blame for their misfortunes. Tensions were high between neighbors. There were disagreements about land ownership and religious differences. These conflicts often spilled into accusations of witchcraft. The seeds of suspicion and mistrust were sown, ready to grow into something far more sinister. In the 17th century, belief in witchcraft was widespread. People believed that witches made pacts with the devil. They believed witches had supernatural powers. They could cause harm and misfortune. People looked for signs of witchcraft. These signs included strange behavior, illness, or misfortune. Dreams and visions were also seen as evidence of witchcraft. People were afraid of being accused of witchcraft. They were afraid of being punished. The Salem witch trials were fueled by these beliefs. Accusations spread quickly. Fear and paranoia gripped the community. No one was safe from suspicion. Even the most respected members of society could be accused. Accusations and betrayals. Personal and social reasons. While fear and superstition played a role in the Salem witch trials, they don't tell the whole story. Personal vendettas and social dynamics also contributed to the accusations. Disputes over land, money, or social status often motivated accusations. People used the witch trials to settle scores and gain power. For example, someone might accuse a neighbor they disliked of witchcraft to get revenge or to take their property. Social outcasts and people who didn't conform to societal norms were also targeted. These individuals were easy targets for accusations because they were already marginalized and vulnerable. The trials created a climate of fear and suspicion where anyone could be accused based on flimsy evidence or personal grudges. Victims of fear, examples of the targeted. The Salem witch trials ensnared people from all walks of life. However, certain individuals were more likely to be accused than others. Sarah Good, a poor and ostracized woman, was one of the first to be accused. She was known for her eccentric behavior and begging. Her social standing made her an easy target. She was hanged on July 19, 1692. Reverend George Burroughs, a respected minister, dared to question the validity of the trials. This made him a threat to those in power. He was accused and hanged on August 19, 1692. Tituba, a slave, was accused of practicing voodoo. Her different cultural background and beliefs made her an outsider. She confessed under duress, further fueling the hysteria. These examples show how fear, prejudice, and personal vendettas converged to create a climate of injustice. Echoes of injustice remembering Salem. The Salem witch trials stand as a stark reminder of the dangers of mass hysteria, superstition, and the abuse of power. The trials had a profound impact on American history and continue to fascinate and horrify us centuries later. It is our responsibility to remember Salem, not just as a historical event, but as a cautionary tale. We must learn from the mistakes of the past and strive to create a world where reason, justice, and compassion prevail. By understanding the historical context, the social pressures, and the personal motivations that fueled the accusations, we can work to prevent such tragedies from happening again. The lessons of Salem are timeless and universal, reminding us that the fight for justice and reason is an ongoing one.